Shalom. All right. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash.
All right, we're going to give double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. We continue to rule well and guide us in the spirit. And peace and blessings, shalom to the Most High's elect. All right, across the four winds of the earth. All right, the ones who are truly hastening in the day, man. The day for this kingdom to fall. All right, so the righteous kingdom can begin, man. All right, which will be ordered under the righteous ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right, we're in the height of the most wicked kingdom to ever stand, man. Okay, and we're seeing the product of what this devil, all right, being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, with the product of what he's created, man, through his wickedness, man. All right, this technological, freaky, very disgusting world, man. Okay, which is completely upside down, all right, to the standard that the Most High set, man, which he created a perfect law, man. Okay? All right, but that was created for the Israelites, man. Okay? That's why you see the men of the Lord, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out on the highways and byways across the four winds of the earth, man. Okay? Because that righteous way is coming back through the elect, man. Okay, the Most High is doing what he's always done. He's bringing back that remnant, all right, to stand against the wicked kingdom, man. Okay, and we're supposed to stand spiritually teaching this word, not as a military group or in a physical way, man. Okay, but we're coming to break down the strongholds, all right, and teach the truth, all right, against the lies that this devil has perpetuated throughout the whole earth, man. Okay, once we got that Isaiah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Or shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
Yeah, what is the work? Esau, Edom, man. All right. Now, what's one of the main things that he pushes, man? All right, all his bullshit theories. And what is a theory? A theory is something that hasn't been proven, man. Okay? The Big Bang Theory. He doesn't want to let the credit go to the Heavenly Father for all his creations, man. Okay, he want to say some big explosion, okay, which goes against the laws of science within itself. There has to be a cause and effect, man. So there had to be a power to cause that effect, man. Okay, but this devil just says, oh, it's a big explosion, and everything is created out of that, man. No, man. Okay, the Most High created everything. He is the sole creator, man. He created Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai carried out his blueprint, man. Okay. But you leave it to this devil, he'll tell you that there is no God, man. All right, and that's what really through Christianity, he's created atheists, man. All right, through Christianity doesn't fulfill what this book is truly talking about. So people, after a while, they say, you know what, I don't believe in nothing no more, man. Because that shit, that plantation Christianity, all right, to leave people with so many questions and doubts, they just say, all right, man, we just out here on our own, man. Okay? All right, and why? Because the devil has turned everything upside down, man. He's taken everything the Most High has created in perfection, all right, and destroyed it, man. Okay? Turned it into something vile, man. Okay? All right, go ahead, all the way through. Good.
This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall him that, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Yeah, that's basically, first of all, we have the commandments, man. We have the law, statutes, and commandments. There we have no need for a Bill of Rights. We have no need for 10 commandments. Okay, we have no need for the unlimited amount of laws that Esau created, man. All right, we have a perfect law, man. Okay? If you can find Psalm 19, the law of the Lord is perfect. Find that, bring it out of something. But this is what Esau has shown, that he thinks that the Most High has no understanding, man, and he's above him, man. Okay? That's why when we go into Isaiah 47, all right, he said that labeled himself as I am, when that's the title of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay?
This is Psalms 19:7. The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
All right, and that's simple, man. law of the Lord is perfect, man. So what do we need for these laws that Esau's created, man? All right, why? What is he doing? What are you going against this, man? Okay? All right, put the woman in position on the man. Okay? All right, you have the very natural order of life that the Most High put in place. All right, it's been flipped upside down by this devil, man. Okay? I was listening to there's a guy named Gideon. He got a song called "Lie Again," and the basis of the song is he knows his woman is wicked, so he just said, you know what, just lie to me, because I'd rather you not tell me the truth, man. That shows you how fucked up, all right, the mind of the Israelite man is when it comes to this woman, because this devil is lifting her up in this society, man. Okay? All right, when there's all type of laws in the scriptures, all right, that oppose the man, okay? Over the woman, man. Just dealing with divorce in itself, man. All right, when it comes to the law of divorce, the man is supposed to leave with the children and everything, man. The woman is supposed to leave, man. Okay, but in this society, what happens, man? Okay, you have the woman, she takes damn near everything in a divorce, man. Okay, she automatically gets the child no matter what, man. And they're gonna give her all the assistance possible to make sure she stays in a position to thrive in the society, and the man is gonna suffer his ass off, man. Okay? That's why we love looking for this great reset, all right, by this place going down, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 29 and 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed.
Yep.
Go ahead, you got it, brother.
It says, as the potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
Yeah.
Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding?
Yeah, that's why this devil upholds these moles so much, man. Okay? Put all these laws in place to protect these damn LGT, all of them. I'm not gonna say it just in case, man. Okay? But he put all these laws in place, man, knowing that the Most High, all right, condemns that in the scriptures, man. Okay? All right, that's why it's getting ready for this place to go down, man. Okay? What you had, brother?
This is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yeah, read that again, bro.
This is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yeah, hey, okay. Why are all the foundations of the earth out of course, man? Because Esau Edom is ruling, man. Okay? And he's puts nothing but lies in the earth, man. Okay? He's turned everything that was righteous into wickedness, man. Okay? You can't turn on your TV, look at your phone without seeing the perverse wickedness of Esau's kingdom, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead, bro. Isaiah 60 from the top.
All right, this is Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. In the glory of Yahweh.
Real quick, well, how does that light come through Yahweh Shai, man? Okay? All right, bringing us the light, all right, which is his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. All right, lifting that elect, all right, those elect men back up again, all right, to bring that light in this world of darkness, man. But go ahead.
Just to back up that point of Yahweh Shai being the light. This is John 8 and 12. Then spake Yahweh Shai again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness.
Yeah, and that's why the men of the Lord are hated, man. Because the rest of these people want to dwell in darkness, because as the scriptures say, they don't want their deeds to be reproved, man. So when we profess this word and show forth this light, man, all right, they just like roaches. They scatter, oh shit, turn that light off. I don't want to be seen, man. I want to, because they think that they hiding from the Most High, man. That they doing their wickedness in secret, man. Okay? No, man. All right, the truth is out, man. All right, we're speaking Yahweh Shai. We are professing, all right, what he's about, man. Okay? Which ultimately is the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Which he came only to do, man. Okay?
I'll just finish it off. It says, but shall have the light of life.
The light of life, man. Okay? That's how Ezekiel, you going to Ezekiel 37, all right, that's how the full breath, all right, was received, man. All right, see the light of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, those dead bones represents Israelites, man. All right, being brought back to life through this word, man. Okay, we were in a completely dead state under Esau's vibration, man. All right, but brothers and men, you look at a picture of yourself when you was in the world, you see that dark countenance on you, man. All right, you praise the Most High that you're not that nigga no more, man. That dark, evil nigga, man. Okay?
This is Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness to the people.
Yeah, gross darkness to people, man. All right, this is why you hear this madness in the background. This is the product of Esau, man. All right? Setting niggas up, man. Okay? So just be Jumanji monkeys running through the streets, man. Causing havoc, man. Okay? This is what they don't want to see, man. They don't want to see men filled with that light, professing the truth of the scriptures, man. Okay? That's why anybody that mentions anything about Israelites get blackballed, man. Okay? But a nigga could rap about killing his brother, his grandma, his auntie, all right? Just talk about how his daddy ain't shit all day, man. All right, dance, sing, run, jump, okay? And Esau, oh, that's perfectly fine, man, because it's part of his entertainment, which is distractions, okay? While he does his left-hand magic, man, okay? But now we're in the time, man, we are rising and shining with the word, all right, words of Yahweh Shai, man, okay? Breaking down the strongholds of this wicked fucking place, man, all right? All right, telling you that everything is in reverse right now. Everything is ass backwards with this devil ruling, man. Okay? 50 and 16.
This is Psalms chapter 50, Psalms 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Yeah, but you damn devils, you brought this upon yourself, man. This wasn't for you, man. And we know for prophecy's sake it had to happen. Okay? But how dare you open your mouth and act as if, all right, you're going to keep the Most High's law. All right? Calling this place a Bible-based country, man, which is complete bullshit, man. All right? Everything about this place is against the scriptures, man. All right? You can't make, that's why you can't sit up here and claim you're going to keep the law perfect in this place, man. All right? Tell your damn woman she got to leave the house for 7 days and see what happened, man. Okay, which ain't a woman anyway, man. All right, finish that out first.
Seeing thou hatest instruction,
You hate instructions, man, and it shows you, man. Once I gave a clean, orderly way to live, and you say, man, they say, get that away from me. I got my own way. I want to do it my nasty, disgusting way, man. Because that's what this place is, man. All right. That's why the earth is in the condition that it's in, man. The earth itself is exhausted, man. It's exhausted, man. All right, we wear the stones, we get into it, but man, in the kingdom, we're going to feel the real energy of the stones at their height, man. All right, this earth is deprived of the very righteous energy, all right, that it had at once, man. Okay, when it was a paradise, man. Eden. Okay? Why? Because the devil hates instructions, man. The Most High say, let the land rest. No, you just gonna keep digging and digging and digging, man. All right? He tells you, man says, creating a natural way of procreation with a man and a woman. Okay, you mix that all up, man. All right, you want to clone everything, you want to put chemicals in everything, man. All right? At 35 years, on this wicked ass place, I probably never ate real meat before, man.
it casteth my words behind thee.
It casteth his words behind it, man. The Spirit bear witness every time, man. All right, her words witness, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, man. We always use the example right out here, man. Just standing right behind us, man. Okay, these plants are not rooted in the ground, man. Okay, that's why you see them die. They are constantly dead, man. Okay, you have trees down here, right down the street. All right, they are being held up by beams, man. Okay, why? Because it's not even you disconnected. All right, nature from nature, man. All right, this earth is exhausted, man. Okay, you polluted the sea world, man. Okay, why do you have animals being beached, man? Because they're trying to escape their own habitat, man. Okay, but the amount of plastic that's going in, being dispersed throughout the earth is ridiculous, man. Okay, it's devil against everything that's orderly, everything that's right, man. Okay, that's why the scripture tell you, man. If it was for the elect's sake, no flesh would be saved, man. Okay, this devil, and he shows you in his movies, man. All his futuristic movies, what happens, man? The earth eventually is destroyed or is so polluted, all right, that they have to fly off into spaceships, man.
They have a thing called CRISPR. It's gene editing, where you can edit the genes of your children that are not even born yet. And they also have a thing that just came out called Ectolife, where it's a company where they, like, basically the kids grow up like in the Matrix. So it's for people that's marketed towards that had to get their ovaries removed because they had cancer. And this is from you, Esau. All this stuff came from him.
Based off of that gene image, man. Hey, you see, that's one thing. Whatever this devil puts in you, it causes cancer, man. Okay? First of all, we're not, according to the law, we're not supposed to make no incisions, man. Okay? To have any type of surgery, that's the first thing they got to do. They got to cut into you, man. Okay? And man, there's natural herbs that can heal you, that's going to heal you internally, man. All right, if we kept the dietary laws, the dietary laws were pushed in this place, all these diseases wouldn't exist, man. Okay? If this place wasn't such a gluttonous microwave society, all right, you wouldn't have people with all these fucking problems, man. All right, people would be conditioned and be able to fast to eliminate any ailment, man. Okay? They would have discipline to do so, man. Okay? But no, this place tells you, get it on the go. You need it right now, man. Okay? Like this brother is bringing out, man. Let's skip past the natural growth of the child and just, man, hey, see your child grow up with your genes. No, I want my child to be able to jump high, be fast. Oh, I want my child with blue eyes. Oh, I want my child with a certain hair. Let's go in there and fuck with the genes, man. You got it, all right?
It says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, you can't put that everybody under that umbrella, man. So one of these Christians will read that, yeah, oh, that's just littering, and just come up with some crazy shit, man. No, who's in control of this, man? Who authorized fucking chemtrails, man? All right, no nigga down the block named Lil D authorized a plane to fly and distribute chemtrails in the air, man. Okay? No, man, the elites are the ones behind that, man. All right, who authorized and set up Monsanto's, man? Okay? All the things that pollute this. Who set up the FDA, man? Okay? All right? There's people that sit and call all these shots, man. All right? These damn idiots, they want to lump everything on it. They hear wicked. Oh, yeah, anybody can be wicked. No, the scripture's talking about a specific, the wicked, man.
Right.
Okay? So go ahead.
It says, because they have transgressed the laws.
That's why everything is out of order. Because this devil, all right, which your brother read in Psalms 50 and 16, he hates instructions, man. Okay? So he transgressed the laws of the Most High, man, and created this disgusting ass world, man. We shouldn't be looking at skyscrapers, man. Okay? Right. All right, everything layered in concrete, man. All right, our joints and bodies is just being destroyed just from walking on this shit, man. All right, we're supposed to be connecting with the earth, man. That's a natural detox, man. All right, you gotta go drive down the street to see some grass.
Goddamn synthetic soles on the bottom of your shoes. We're not even connected to the earth no more, man.
Yeah, we come from the scriptures tell us simply we come from the dust of the earth.
Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yeah, why? Because this devil and rulership, man. Bring that out.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Hey, now we can go back to the time of King Solomon, man. And King Solomon ruled, man. Hey, even though the nations, they were rejoicing, man. They were, it was peace, man. Okay? All right? That's not happening right now, man. Okay, matter of fact, hold some rock 10 real top. Go ahead.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Turn on the news. Turn on the news and what you gonna see, man. Okay? Hey, now I'm not talking about your local news, man, where they talk about adopting cats and BS and shit, man. Okay? How to keep your lawn nice and clean. No, I'm talking about the foreign news, man. And what are you gonna see? You're gonna see uproars of the people, man. You're gonna see people starving to death, man. All right, you're gonna see people rioting and being destroyed. All right, why? Because the devil's setting up his puppet leaders throughout the earth, man. Okay? Everybody is in mourning, man. All right, but you stupid Americans, man, sitting around here deceiving yourself, man. All right, talking about Happy New Year's, man. Knowing you scared as hell right now,
Right,
man.
right. They are, bro. Taking the funk.
Read it one more time and then bring that out, bro.
Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Hey, this is what we hastening for.
Right.
We hasten the day that the righteous are in authority, man. And we seeing that shift, man. This devil is losing his power, man. Okay? Why? All right, the 2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter, man. All right? The Most High is consuming this place with the spirit of his mouth. All right, which are the prophets, man. All right, which are Israelite men that have been lifted up with the knowledge of the Heavenly Father through his Son, man.
Right.
Okay? To break the strongholds and tell the truth against all the lies of this devil, man.
Right.
Okay? We hastening for Yahweh Shah to return and take this place down so we can see what it looked like to have the law, statutes, commandments, all right, in perfection, all right, throughout the whole earth, man.
Right. Hastening today. This ain't it.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, that's it, man. You can't deny it, man. Okay? People, man, half these people are still trying to bounce back from breaking their bank accounts over Christmas, man.
Right.
All right? Hoping they can get, man, shit, I hope somebody cooking some pot of greens. They're gonna be cooking the shit out the black eyed peas ain't work yet, man.
Ain't work yet, huh? We're gonna try it one more time, Noah.
Yeah, man.
Let's try it one more time.
They ain't put enough salt on
That's
man.
it. We're gonna try it one more time. Fuck 40 years ago, people like I be. We're gonna do this one more time. It's got to work this time, bro.
Yeah, maybe grab my foot and rub back.
Right.
You got it, all right.
This is Sirach 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
A wise judge will instruct these people what? According to what? To the standard of this, man. Okay? And like I brought the example, and that spiritual truth, all right, with King Solomon, with his 40 years of ruling, all right, he instructed his wise man, okay? But guess what? King Solomon is about to come back, all right, as Yahweh Shah, and he's going to bring peace again, but this it won't be for 40 years. It's going to be forever, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
This place is not well ordered, man.
Right.
It's completely out of order,
Right.
all right? You had a damn 10-year-old Jake, he murdered his mother because she wouldn't buy him a fucking video game or virtual reality set, man. And he probably showed signs before that. She could have had his little ass stone, man. So something like that wouldn't happen, man. All right, that's why you have the laws, man. So little monsters like that wouldn't be able to grow up and stick monsters.
Right.
Then after he murdered her, he went online with her card and bought the shit in he got there.
Hey, in another report, they did say he was a volunteer fighter. They just trumped up all the people in the party. Yeah, that come up with that goddamn little woman, bro.
Yeah. And one time you said no, it was
Right.
a rap.
That was a rap.
He had more kills for that game than he
Woo!
had for his life.
Damn.
I'll show you how fucked up Jake is. It's been better than taking shopping at this car.
Right.
So still,
Go get it, yeah. Right.
not to say that that's right, but all people say is you don't have no love for one another. It's so bad. You talk about the love of many folks.
Right. Right. You know, and we balance this to that.
The judgment that was supposed to happen for that young little boy. Deuteronomy 21, verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son,
A stubborn and rebellious son. That's all you see in this society, man. Okay, we used to joke about little Edomite kids. They in the store cussing their parents out. Now it's little Jake, man. Ashy legs, scratch marks on.
Right.
Goddamn.
Not no. Right.
Stubborn and shit. Goddamn trying to get TikTok. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother.
Hey, I got girls at my job, girls like and he uplifted his mama, man. We all can't stand my daddy. I said, for what? I said, what's poppin' to you, man? He said, man, I'm talking to my mama crazy. I said, shit, she probably seen it.
Right.
He said, shit, man, me and him got into it. He on me, ran out there. He told my mama to shut the fuck up. And I tried to fight him. I said, man, you should have beat your motherfucking ass. I say, shit, yeah, your mom should have shut her fucking mouth.
Right.
When a father is disciplining his child, a woman don't have no point, no reason to open her damn mouth, man.
Right.
But because Esau told you, no, you got the power.
Right.
You step in, you can say something. If he got a problem with it, y'all can separate and I'll give you everything.
Right.
Well, go ahead, brother.
And that,
Bring out from the top.
God, this is Deuteronomy 21, verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father,
Right.
All
And
the-
this probably cut in real quick. This would be more so going into a son that's a young man. Really supposed to become a young man at the age of 12. 13, 14, you coming into manhood.
Right.
And you don't want to get with the program of what's going on in your father's house. Being lazy. This really wouldn't so much apply to it until you become a young man. You know? Yeah, because you ain't under the law, really, all hell to the law to become a man.
or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city.
And see, that's the fucking problem. It ain't no more chastising these children.
Right.
That shit what Esau do, that time out, go to your room, give me your tablet bullshit.
Yeah.
Which, if they even do that, go to, first of all, you ain't got no goddamn room in this house.
Right.
You live here under my
My
roof.
house, that's
this
right.
ain't your shit.
Right.
Go to your room. You already messed up when you tell them that. Go.
Right.
Now they think they got something. They own some shit. Yeah.
Shit, old man, when he let you close
Screw
the
it
door.
then. And then they go to the room, they got all these fucking devices. They still connecting with the world through virtual, through this technology. So what's the chastisement in that? They doing the same thing, they just in a different place. They doing the same thing they was doing whether they was whether they in their room or whether they was sitting on the couch. So where's the chastisement? See, Esau done took the belt away from the parents, man. He done took the discipline away.
Right.
The scriptures say you're supposed to rear up a child in the right way, man.
Right.
If they get out of line, you're supposed to whip their ass. Because look, you play with them while they young. Then when they become an adult, the world ain't gonna play with them like you played with them. Then they gonna end up where? In the penitentiary or dead, man.
Scripture also say a child left to himself will become willful. And that's the main thing that's going on with these children is they are getting left to themselves. They getting left to Esau's indoctrination and influence. You see, the parents, well, really it's the woman in the house raising these children. Well, not raising them, but facilitating, supervising.
Yeah.
You know, they're leaving them to the video games. They're leaving them to the television. So these children is like, shit, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. What you got to tell me?
Well, I'll tell you part of the problem. When we was coming up, we looked up to the elders. We couldn't wait. We wanted to be grown.
Right.
Now the grown folks want to be
Children.
young. And that's a part of the problem. Right. You know? Now you got these little niggas running around here. The grandmama want to be 20.
Right.
You know, and it's all backwards. And everybody just out of control, out of order. No discipline. You know, and these brothers out here, they out here asking for you because they not ain't nobody out here to check them.
Right.
You know? Because the people who's supposed to be checking us too busy trying to get like us, be on our level, do the fuck the shit we do.
Right.
Yep.
There's no boundaries between there are no elders.
Right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I want you to read the second verse real quick on that.
This is Jeremiah 14:2.
So right lockstep with what the brother was reading, Proverbs 29:2. You know, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, people mourn. And it's mourning. Why? This is why. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish.
Judah mourning and the gates thereof language.
Right.
The gates in reference to the leader.
Right.
Let's talk about leadership. There is no more leadership among Judah. Judah is the head tribe. That's where you get the term like judicial. We're going back to Judah because Judah was what? Was lawgiver.
Right.
That's why the scepter was with who? Judah. He who holds the scepter called the shots. That's the rulership. But the gates of language. And that even go for outside of Judah. So if there are no gates in Judah,
Right.
this is what you get.
Right.
This is what you get. That's why the brother mentioned Solomon. What was King Solomon? He was a Judite. Come out of the seed, from the seed of David, which was a Judite. When he was on the throne with the scepter, there was peace, not only in Israel, but in all of the areas that Israel ruled. They laid down the law.
Right.
Now, since the gates have languished in Judah, shit, you think Esau what you think Esau gonna do? He want everybody to be twisted and perverted like him. He want everybody to be Moles, Bowls, and for the alphabet soup.
Right.
Right.
You understand? But read it out.
Hey, Salaki, that's what the elders of the city sit at the gates.
That's why they was at the gates, and that's what that's going into. Now there are no more gates.
Right.
Let's do whatever thou wilt.
Yep.
We on the Alistair Crowley law right now. We're in the land of Babylon.
Yep.
Not us per se, but just out here in Babylon, just like the brother was going into. These youngsters left to their own devices.
Yep.
Scriptures say that the Most High made man upright.
Right.
But he sought out many inventions.
Right.
In Ecclesiastes 7:29. But go.
No, just to bear witness to that, bro. And when I came up with, it was probably a house every eighth of a quarter of a mile. He would just ride your bike and walk. But wherever he was at, you was under the jurisdiction of that man. Mr. Lisa, see you out there bullshit and acting a fool, he's gonna whoop your ass, man.
You
Carry
gotta-
you back to the
you got
house,
ass
you're gonna get
whooping
your ass
when you
whooping
got-
again.
got
Yeah,
hooked.
Mr. Jordan catch you up the street bullshit, doing some shit you ain't supposed to do, he's tearing your ass up and dragging your ass back out to get your ass talk again.
Yep, because you're going to go tell your parents, and that's going to embarrass them. Then you're going to get your ass beat
Again!
when you get
Right.
home. Same thing with your kid folks. You go stay at your cousin's house, you subject to get your ass whooped over there, then they going to tell your parents what happened, you're going to get your ass whooped again when you get home.
Right?
And a punishment. It was more than just getting your ass whooped. Now there's certain things you can't do. You're not allowed to do now. Until you learn, you had a lesson to learn, man. Ain't no more lessons to learn in this fucking place, man.
Well, they learning the hard way. That's why they get it gunned down now.
Yep.
It's costing them their lives.
My baby ain't never hurt nobody.
Hey, remember when that punishment of not being able to go outside made a lump come in your fucking throat?
Yes,
Now
sir.
these kids don't even want to go outside.
No,
So
sir.
in our time, you can't go outside, go sit your ass down. Oh, you looking for death, man. You looking for death. That's the worst shit ever, man. How things have changed so drastically.
We finish that. I'll let you know. Let's go back to
It says, they are black.
Start from the top.
This is Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language.
Right.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Right, and going into that black into the ground, just like Apostle Tahar just went into. That's talking about when you really go into that, how Judah was mourning, you know, and basically when they would cast dust on their forehead, that's why they say they were black into the ground, meaning they was in mourning. But we use that just to show also that, Jake are the Negroes. But it's actually talking about Judah being in mourning. But right now, we're right. The Heavenly Father is restoring the gates, but who's listening?
Right.
Because the gates are a great millstone. You know? And you can't even mention Nate because he ain't teaching. He should be.
Stay away from the gates.
He should be, but he ain't teaching right. Neither is the great general, the great commanding general. They ain't teaching right. Now you want to see what the real gates look like, you got to go to the leaders of Great Millstone, beginning with Apostle Tahar. But they giving you 100% truth. All right, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that out with what y'all was going into because you got these little niggas out here running wild because ain't nobody to check them and put them in place.
Yeah, hey, like you said it, man. What is Nate saying? He said to stay away from the gates. He said to run. For anybody saying they got 100% truth.
They said,
You got it, buddy.
Okay, real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 13. It says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him or her with the rod, it say him, but this applies to the daughter too. It says, with the rod he shall not die.
Right.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod.
You don't beat him to death.
Not whoop him, a beat. Not a pop on the butt. You know?
You see, a lot of you goddamn Babylonians, man, a lot of y'all was disciplined and whooped when y'all was growing up. Oh, well, that hurted me when I grew up, and then you grew up with all these goddamn emotions, man.
Lying and shit talking about I was abused.
Right,
My father
bullshit.
was abusing me and the
Right.
children and mom. That's bullshit.
Right.
Because Esau told you that getting
Right.
whoopings is abuse.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear all these stories of grown ass men that some of us brothers age talking about their father abused. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Shit. You ain't seen my old man then.
Right.
Old man had a goddamn leather belt. It looked like one of them belts that you could sharpen the razor on, but it was a fucking belt with a buckle on, which you could actually put like 3 fingers in that motherfucker and hold that bitch together. Ha! Ha! Shit, everybody got it.
Yeah.
When I meet everybody up under him, I leave it at that.
But then it started, yeah, you see, but it was told that was abuse.
Shit. There was some abuse motherfuckers that
Yeah, if that's the case, yeah, it is.
Shit, but you ain't got nothing to say about it. It wasn't no calling nobody. So sit your ass down. Hope you get some supper. You might get punished. Take your ass to bed.
And that's just to tarnish the image of the so-called black man.
Yep, yep.
That he coming home abusing his wife and his children. Because that ain't in the nature of a man that's in his sound mind, I'm talking about just as a man, not a man of the Lord, but just a man. He ain't looking to come home and let me abuse my
Right. What happened is, as soon as he come home from that slave with Esau, the goddamn woman, she got something to say. As soon as he get in, it escalates from there. With
Proverbs 23 and verse 14, it says, thou shalt beat him with the rod. With the rod. Now you ain't talking about a belt. You ain't talking about a slipper.
A house shoe.
Raw. Raw gonna leave marks.
Right.
That's another shit. So what? Yeah, something to think about at night. It says, and thou shalt deliver his soul from hell. What's the hell talking? Ain't talking about some place with volcano mountains, lava and shit,
Right.
shaking down there
Right.
with a pitchfork. No, it's talking about from bad conditions, being caught up in effed up conditions on this planet.
You got something to see right behind you.
Sirach chapter 30, verse 1. He that loveth his son causes him oft to feel the rod,
Oh,
That's it.
it say off.
that he may have joy of him in the end. That the chastisement that he, Salakia, verse 2, he that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and
That's
shall
it.
rejoice of him amongst his acquaintance.
But now it's a joy that your son with. Shit, my son just got out the joint.
Woo!
It's a badge of honor for your child to go to the fucking penitentiary
Right.
and get out of the pen. Oh,
Right.
my son, he did 5 flat.
Throw your party.
He a real G. Yeah, just like on Boys in the Hood.
Throw your
Make the
goddamn
white
party.
skill but the fucking party for getting out of the pen. What do you celebrate? That used to be a shameful thing,
Right.
man.
Right.
And ended up what happened? Getting fucking murdered. He murdered somebody and then ended up getting murdered.
One more.
Verse 8, and horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Cocker thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heavens.
Yeah. You ain't supposed to be your child friend.
Right.
Sitting there playing games and kicking ha-ha
Right.
with your kid all the time, man. All right? And you gonna think that that's what it is. Then when you try to enforce some authority, he ain't gonna have no respect for you.
At all. Zero. Trying to call Esau. Tell him what you have done.
This is Deuteronomy 21, verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened them, will not hearken unto them. And then straight to the point, this is the elders of the city, Deuteronomy 21:21.
At the gates.
And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you.
That's it, man. You wouldn't grow up to have sea murders and
Right.
all these little murders, little poo
Right.
shiesties and
Young
all this little
thugs.
shit, man. Yeah.
Right.
All these little monstrous kids, now they ass sitting in courtrooms, now shit is real. It was real,
Right.
yeah.
El Soup saying yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes sir on every fucking sentence.
Yeah,
Right.
now you can enunciate. To Esau.
And another thing real quick about getting in, when it said that when the child wouldn't listen to the father, how is it worded? He was disobedient.
Rebellious.
Man have a stubborn and rebellious son which will not obey the voice of his father.
To stop right there. What's the voice of his father, man? These laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So yeah, that's what we're commanded to raise our sons up in, man. So if he becomes rebellious and stubborn, that means he's rejecting the words of Yahweh, man. He shouldn't live, man.
Dead him.
Right, man. Thus saith the Most High Power, man. If he totally rejected the words of Yahweh, you useless, man.
Yeah.
Salah.
Deuteronomy 21, verse 21. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put away evil, so shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
That's it. That's an example.
Right.
So now the rest of the son, man, I'm not buying
I'm not-
shit.
yeah.
That's a horrific sight, man.
Right.
I had to turn my head when I watched one of them videos of that stoning, man. Shit, now you imagine back in the day, them wasn't them little Arabs we saw in the video. man,
Right.
throwing little stones.
Right,
It was
right,
some
right.
big men.
I had a two-hand that bad boy.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, so that put fear. They're restoring order, man. So that corrects somebody else that might have been going off, man. Now, what was their parents? They saw that slaughter. They said, oh, shit, nah, I don't want that judgment, man. Let me get my ass in order, man.
Right. Quickness.
This is Mark 3:27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Yeah, how did this happen, man? All right, liberate women's, all right, like they were suffering, like women was being oppressed, man. Okay? All right, then all these government entitlements and shit that cause the man to have to be out of the household, man. Okay? Now you can just leave, you can control the woman and let the house, you can spoil the house, man. Okay? All right, going back to dealing with buck breaking as well, man. Okay, all these different ways Esau, man, broke the man down and uplifted the woman. All right, so now the structure of the house is out of order and chaotic, man.
And then going along with that so-called women's liberation, because really was about dealing with the tribe, the women of the tribe, mainly the so-called black woman, was about them being a whore. So fuck being with this man. I really want to go and lay with this man. So I need to get him out of here. I mean, that's one factor, you know, one aspect of it. They being a hoe, so they'll make drama with the man they would. So and then they got the liberty to leave. It ain't no repercussions or consequences or accountability. So they can leave this man for one reason. He's emotionally abusing me. This, that, and the third. Or it ain't gotta be a reason. I'm done. I don't want to be here no more. I ain't happy. You ain't gotta say and then go be with another man or men. No man want to really wife you at this point or be serious with you. And now this security is shut.
Called along you. They remove you from your house. And as soon as you walking out the front door, she called another nigga in there, man.
Of course.
There's two movies coming to mind. Just thinking of, man, even just when you our great grandparents and stuff. The Cadillac Records, the Muddy Waters. Shit, he came in. Shit, she had a whole nother baby from another woman. She started taking care of the baby, man. All right, same thing in the movie Fences, man. Denzel walked in. Shit, he said, shit, you got to take care of me. And that's the way it was, man. Yeah, I got another woman up the street. And that's it ain't none of your goddamn business. But now Esau say, okay, it's your turn to do that. You got options.
Yeah, and just that was the woman's opportunity to go out there. Now that women lib started so that the goddamn bankers, Rockefeller and Rothschild to tax. Before women liberation, they would only tax, could only tax the man because the man was the only one basically out in the workforce. But when they instituted that women's lib and told the woman, yeah, you can be equal to the man and do everything the man can do. So they put her out in the workforce. Now they got a bigger revenue base to tax from. All right, and the woman, of course, gonna use that as an opportunity to go and be a whore. You know, because they think that's glamorous. But they don't see the flip side of it, how you know they're degrading themselves. You know, and you got the evidence today.
Right.
Women from before, look at women before women's liberation,
Right.
look at women today.
Right. You want to think it's on the same planet. You think that's on a whole different planet.
Yeah, you see women in dresses back in the 50s and the 60s. Now you see women, they barely wear clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
They barely wear clothes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. In the 70s, we'll start with the fucking tight ass pants, the bell bottoms.
Yeah, and that shit started in the 70s, right?
You know, started dressing rock.
Cut off jeans, the little booty shorts.
Right. Right. That was a shameful thing at one time. If you told a woman you could see her panty line, she was ashamed.
Right.
A bra strap, ashamed, let alone a fucking camel toe or nipples, bro. I'm talking about ashamed.
Now they don't even wear bras and panties.
Right, bro? What's that? What's that?
You see more with in a bikini than you do when they got on their undergarments. There was a time when women went to the beach, they was damn near, only thing you could see was this. They even had a cap on their head, man, to cover up their hair. And you'd get arrested for lewdness. One point in time,
Yeah, that was a law.
Yeah, it was a law.
You know what they consider lewd? Your belly button showing, that was lewd.
That was lewd.
That was lewd, bro.
Even when Elvis went on stage, when he was on TV the first time, and he was like moving his hips. They put the camera from his waist up because he was gyrating. They didn't want that shown on TV. That was a shameful thing.
Right.
Now look at it.
Woo!
Fast forward, you got Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B scissoring each other at an award show with children.
Wicked.
Yeah,
That's
Lil
wickedness.
Nas X.
Woo! Good gracious, bro. Yeah, buddy. God damn it.
This is the Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 25, verse 25. Give the water no passage,
Right.
neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Yep.
You see what happens now, man.
Right.
Niggas die and go to prison. Woman free to do what she wants. Now you ask certain women of a certain age, they didn't believe in putting a man on child support, man. Because even if they were separated, we not gonna further oppress the so-called black man. I'm not gonna put extra hell on him. We already dealing with enough. Now these women tell you, oh, you niggas ain't shit. Oh, you owe me everything. I carried that baby for 9 months.
Yeah, they out of control, man. Right? They out of control. You know we coming to an end, man. Just like ancient Rome, they began to give women rights and put women in positions of authority right before it fell. And we see the same thing. Women giving way too much freedom.
Right.
A woman by nature is chaotic.
Right.
Yes.
Men are the lawgivers.
Right.
Men deal with discipline.
Right.
And dictating law. Not a woman. You gotta put the law down on women. Women and children got to be, they got to be led. Can't never just roam about.
Godfather, Don Corleone was talking to Mike before he passed. He told him, he said, men, we can't be careless. Women and children, they can be careless, but men, we cannot, man. Right? We're the lawgivers, man. We're supposed to get it and give it, man.
Yeah, that's why that was a war tactic, man. By Esau eliminating, getting the man out of the picture, that was a war tactic to take a nation of people down, man. That shows that we was conquered, man. All right, by him, yeah. Now I can do what I want, man. Okay, shit. Now the men, what you gonna do? Once the men is gone, now I can ransack the village, man.
Right.
All right, I can rape and have fun with these women. All right, man. Now now they ain't fear of me, man. They not fear that the man that once ran the village. They scared of me now. Then they gonna raise the kids. Man, you fear him. All right, and now all the trickles all the way down to this, man. Oh, baby, you gotta go to college. You gotta get you a good job. You gotta obey this law. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. All according to Esau's world, man. All right, this gets pushed to on the back burner, man. Okay.
They go back to Willie Lynch.
That's it.
What the woman is not connected to the next generation. Women got to go. You got the women so entranced and so locked into the system that they'll train up the next generation to fall right in line, and it'll be a perpetual thing. You know? And that we see. Like the brother say, go to college. That don't benefit nobody but Esau.
Exactly.
You know, in his system. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Yeah, we know it's a twofold, man. First off, our children represent Esau, man. Okay? All right, oppressing the shit out of us, man, on every corner, man.
Right.
All right? And, man, countless examples that came out just by him, all right, lifting the woman up above us, man. Has brought great hell upon Jake, man. Okay?
Right.
And even our own children, man. Okay? You can't enjoy your child on this side, man. Okay? You can try to bring them up the best you can, but eventually, if this place goes on, they're going to be spoiled by Babylon, man. Okay?
Yep.
With the liberties of wickedness, man.
Yep.
Right, it's an all-out assault. It's intentional.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
This man is intentional of assaulting the mind of everybody.
Yes.
Right. And you know how many fathers are deemed sorry
Yeah.
or worthless because they couldn't buy their kids goddamn $3 or $4 tennis shoes or something this Christmas, man?
Yeah.
Or the PS5.
Right. Now how much confusion has been brought on just because of that, man? Due to that woman in the child.
Your dad is a deadbeat.
Yeah, man. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's
The man
fucking
might
crazy.
be on paying a lot of money in child support.
Right. They don't give a
Doing
shit.
that.
They don't give a shit.
And a lot of times you see them situations where men is getting half, only being able to bring home half of their income, and that money is going to that woman. That woman will be decked out.
Right.
The eyelashes,
Right.
the nails,
Right.
the purse,
Right.
with the boots and everything else.
Right.
And the child sitting there with a runny nose, looking
Right.
raggedy.
Right.
Shaq's on.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's a goddamn shame.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
That's what you see today, man. That's why the society is in the state that it's in, man. All right. Esau to deal with the brother Red. All right, man. All right, he bound the strong man. Okay. Now the woman is in control. She's just okay telling him. She's not even raising the child no more, man.
Right.
She's giving them GMO food and frozen nuggets, buying them clothes and sending them to Esau, man. All right, putting them in all after-school programs and shit.
Right. That's
Then
right.
when he get into sports, what
That's
do? He get brought up and indoctrinated with the sports team. And this is the only way you gonna make it.
Right.
Okay, and this is how you gonna buy your mama that house.
Right.
Fuck your daddy.
Right.
This is how you gonna buy your mama a house, man.
Right.
This is how you gonna get her out of the man. No, she probably would have been in a better position if she would have closed her fucking mouth.
Right.
And she wouldn't have ran your daddy out.
Right.
Man. All right, you didn't know your daddy, your mama was fucking Larry up the street, so your pops had to move around, man.
Right. That'll never be told though, bro.
No.
That's why I don't get told.
My daddy went and started another family. So mama left with this
Yeah, like which way is up? You know, I was watching that the other day.
Son, I was trying to think of the name. That's the spirit.
Yeah. Leroy, well, first of all, his wife wasn't giving him none, and the white boy ran him out of town. He hooked up with another chick, and shit. Like I said, he started a whole another family, and she was cool with it. She knew he had a wife, but the wife didn't know about the new chick. But the new chick knew he had a wife, and she was down with it. But yeah, man, the society tell you that that's wrong, and then she trying to kill a nigga and shit. There's nothing wrong. See that life happening. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And he was making plenty enough money. He was taking care of both households.
Right.
So that's lawful. You know, that's
Right.
lawful.
That's right, baby. I got another wife on the other side.
It's just like that Cheetahs episode was similar to that Cheetahs episode when old boy was sitting in a restaurant with his woman, with his other woman, and then the bitch coming out with Joey Greco and them, and he's like, look, I take care of you, I buy you everything you need, and you ain't got nothing to complain about. You in here with these people, putting these people all in my goddamn business. I went and read the comments. See, girl, this is why you shouldn't be dependent on no man. This is why you should be fully independent. Don't never be dependent on no, and he even had simps on there, manginas, sitting there siding with the woman that brought Joey Greco in there to get on him. The dude totally said, man, you know how I am.
Right.
I'm old school.
Right. I'm a sophomore player
And
or something like that.
Yeah, he kind of grabbed her jacket and kind of pulled her, and they all, no, don't be too. And then the Jake on there comment talking about, ain't no telling what he do to her when the cameras ain't around, blah, blah. It ain't none of your fucking
Right,
business.
right.
He ran it down.
Right. So he said, bitch, you know how I am, who I am, what I do.
Right.
I'm a sophomore player.
Yeah, because he from Houston.
Yeah.
South Florida.
Yeah, and this topic is a major problem with this place. This is a
Right.
major reason why Babylon the Great is out of order.
Right.
This is major. The Queen of Heaven. This is the
Right.
This is scripture. It goes
Right.
back to
Right.
The Queen of Heaven spirit.
Yeah, definitely. And we just coming off of Christmas, you know, they push that shit. Cause that's the whole virgin birth. The Lord being born on December the 25th by way of virgin birth. That's that Semiramis,
Yeah.
Tammuz,
Yeah.
Right.
and Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. All right, that's that Queen of Heaven BS that the brother's talking about. It's heavy in Babylon.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, brother.
That's
The
giving us-
Catholic Church.
Yeah.
You know, they go by the monogram, I guess, for lack of a better term, IHS.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Isis, Horus, and
That's
Seth.
it.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's the Holy Trinity they're
Yeah.
trying to get you indoctrinated with
Right.
when they push that damn virgin birth shit.
Yeah.
That's that Isis, Horus, Seth going back to Egypt, showing you Revelation 11 and 8 is real.
Right.
Yep.
This is the spiritual
Yeah.
Babylon,
Yep.
Egypt,
Egypt,
Right.
and
Yep.
Sodom and Egypt.
Right. Right. Very
Keep
much
that
so.
stuff. Don't
We
worry
need to
about
bring
the
it out.
prejudice
We
out
don't-
here.
Yeah, and real quick, the women, or the so-called black woman mainly, is the main ones that support and engage in that LGBTQ.
Right.
They friends with trannies.
Right. 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 That's who uphold that bullshit.
The Transformers and
Right.
the moles and bows, they friends with every guy.
Right.
Everybody. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Consider they me.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
bro. God damn it, bro. Hey, something. If you dealing with the modern black woman now, you got to deal with. That's like your brother say. You got to deal with your Transformer friends. You got to deal with a goddamn dog.
Yes.
Pass on both of that shit.
Yes.
Straight up, man. Y'all
Stay
with
away
Sean
from-
Watson. I passed.
Stay away from them cats, man. Too.
Woo!
Women that have cats in the house, they carry parasites. They can pass that shit on to you. You got it out.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Where is that city, that great city, which is spiritually Sodom in Egypt? Brother been going into it. Esau want the real men out of the picture, out of the house, so he can convert everybody. He want everybody either feminized,
Right.
or if you got any type of masculinity about you, he wants you in his prison system. He don't want you out here having an influence. Well, yeah, he don't want real men out here having an impact and influence on the newer generation coming up because he's already everybody comes out.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
that brother was holding the scripture, it didn't come out. But that's another law Esau broke, man. Meddle not in another man's affairs.
Right.
All right. This devil done got in the middle of every man's affair, man. All right, step in there. I'm gonna take care of this, man. Come in with by doing what, man? Setting up 911, man. You calling police now. You ain't got no say so in your fucking household. All right. Now we gonna litigate. We gonna decide what's gonna happen in here. First
Right.
of all, you gonna have to leave your shit that you pay for. All right, we gonna listen to her side of the story.
Right,
She said you
right.
did this, and
Right.
that. And then the kids who don't know no fucking better, he screamed at mommy. He pushed mommy. Oh, and now it's a rap, man.
Talk mean to mama.
Yeah, he talk mean to mommy.
Yeah, right. And 911 is a fucking joke. If it's a real emergency, you'll be fucking dead. But the bitch called 911 and say you done something, they come to haul your ass off, bro. That's the main purpose of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
911 ain't saving a goddamn.
Personal testimony, man. I had a police officer tell me years ago, she say, look, you deal with drop your son off, don't ever come in the house. Just drop your son off and drive off.
Yeah.
Just to avoid anything.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doc. That's a goddamn shame.
Revelation 11 and 9. 8. And 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Now the dead bodies is in reference to the children of Israel. All right. Now, not the ones that have awakened, because we have awakened to life in Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Our life is hid in him, according to, we'll say 2 Corinthians 11. It's 2 Corinthians 11. Check and see. Go ahead, Adam. So their dead bodies, the bodies of the children of Israel, all 12 tribes, all right, they're running around here in Babylon. You know, these little young niggas, these little dots, and these little demons, they ain't gonna tell you, you know, I'm in demon mode, I'm on demon time.
Right.
You know, fully possessed of these demons. Out here. You know, these niggas dead, these women dead. You know, anytime you can lay down with 2, 3 different men in one day, as a woman, then you dead. You don't have no feelings, no self-respect, no. I don't, you know, a woman ain't supposed to have that type of spirit to where she could just easily lay with different men and not have no type of emotion.
Damn, man.
A woman ain't supposed to be like that. She's supposed to value her body. She's supposed to understand that she is a temple also of the Holy Spirit, but they're not supposed to be out here prophesying. But the women of Israel, they're supposed to look at their bodies as a temple. And you just let every Tom, Dick, and Harry just beat your back out and bust in you and bust in your face and your eye and your nose, all up in your ear and shit, and they don't give a damn.
Right.
They just having a hot girl summer.
Yeah.
They out here living their best life.
Yeah.
They blessed in highly favored. A lot of them right there in the goddamn Catholic church.
Yes, sir.
Well, Catholic, but you know, all they in this secular.
Right.
How Apostle to hard word is the plantation Christianity, the Renaissance Christianity. Woo! Now really is pushing that vibration on them. That church is pushing the vibration on them with that Queen of Heaven bullshit. So regardless of what I do, I'm a queen.
Right.
Regardless of what I do, I'm right. I'm pristine. I'm pure.
No. And don't know that queen means prostitute.
Right.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Everybody that got it, and they show you the examples of the queen bee, which is pushing that same spirit, Il Nana, and all that shit. They showing you that a queen is a hoe. Lil' Kim was queen bee, the queen bee, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought queen was supposed to be a
Lil'
thing
Kim,
of dignity and honor, and self-respect. They showing you what it's all about.
Hell no. And Jaguar Wright brought it out that the reason how Foxy Brown lost her hearing said that bitch got syphilis. Been burning niggas for years. Yeah. Burning niggas for years. Yeah, that syphilis will fuck your eyes up. I don't know. Evidently it'll fuck up your hearing.
Damn.
That's the shit that killed out the leave that bitch alone. He's steady running up in the wall.
No shit, damn, bro. She validated. I done seen over the years, bro, many references to Foxy Brown and every nigga.
He said that's the ill Nana for real.
Yes, ill.
Real.
Ill is bad.
Yeah.
Bad Nana. Woo! Nana.
That's called, well, they go back to the,
Said, was Mac 10 popping them? With Mac 10 for a minute. It's about y'all.
no, it's
For the industry, shit.
that WAP now.
Yeah, WAP.
No, I'm saying now it's about they talking this WAP stuff.
Yeah, bro.
WAP.
Right. Little 10-year-old girl singing that shit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
With this wet ass.
Woo!
And it's not. And it's giving and y'all spreading that shit.
Yeah, they spread it. But yeah, see, that's the dead bodies that
Right.
we're talking about.
Right.
Now, I was mentioning about the women, but how as a man, you know, you just fucking a bitch that, just raw dog and a bitch that you know that's been around. You know? It ain't like you don't know. And somebody like a Foxy on that level. But Jake just don't give a damn, man.
Right. Right.
See, we as a people, man, yeah, we've been trodden down.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And so it's evident. The Lord is raising up an elect.
Yep.
All right, and we at Great Millstone, the only one who will talk about the elect.
Yep.
But the Heavenly Father is only dealing with an elect.
Right.
We're not out here to gather the masses.
Right.
We're out here to gather that little sanctuary.
Right.
For the purpose of edifying them and perfecting them according to Ephesians, the 4th chapter, perfecting the saints. Well, go ahead, brother. We finish that out. Start at the top.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right.
So that great city is America. Now it said it is spiritually Sodom and Egypt.
Right.
All right. And sodomy is running rampant here.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
Homosexual and heterosexual
Yep.
sodomy.
Yep.
It's running rampant.
Yep.
Yep.
And women is down there to the point. These women don't want to fuck with you if you're not into anal.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mind.
You know? And
Yeah,
they-
brother.
yeah. That is disgusting.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, they think you lame and something is wrong with you if you don't want to engage.
Right. Like they giving you access to something special. Bitch, that's disgusting.
Right.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's not a reproductive organ. That is used for defecating, man. To get human excrement out of your system. To get rid of waste.
Right.
That's strange flip.
And that rectum is not the rectum is not elastic. Now the vagina is elastic.
Right.
You know, these bitches
Taking yours.
yeah. Well, they have babies. I'll leave it in
Right.
there.
Right. Right.
And that thing will come back.
Right.
But after so much years of punishment, that anus ain't gonna come back.
Right.
Exit,
not entry.
Right.
But they
And
can
then they'll
always
walk
just
around
purchase
and
a
come
ticket
to a point where
on
they'll have to wear diapers because they don't have nowhere to hold it in. They can't control it right. They can't right. Because it ain't made for that.
That's
You know, but
crazy.
we got to break this down because people think that that's what it's supposed to be. That's
Right.
natural.
And the commanding general and them guys over there is okay in this
So,
behavior.
He did. But that's why this place is Sodom and Egypt, right? Egypt because we were brought here to serve captivity.
Right.
Just like we served in ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
And then just like we was talking about that unholy trinity that they push in these churches with Mary being a everlasting virgin, immaculate conception and all that
Everlasting
shit.
virgin.
That's paganism.
Right.
That should go back to paganism. All right, and it's putting a whorish vibration on these women.
Right.
You know, so this is heavily Sodom and Egypt.
Right, they gyrate in the haunted house, bro.
Yeah.
They shaking and twerking and all that.
Woo! Working for the Lord.
Right.
Yeah, twerking for the Lord.
Hey, I knew it was a rap back when they started that spirit dance.
Spirit dance.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
They wear tights.
Yeah, they
You
wear
can't tell,
tights.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap on that, man.
I just want to say I'm walking away,
Hold on.
but I'm not walking away from that because I understand that my daughter's
Where-
going through some
Where
very,
also our Lord was
very
crucified.
damn things.
Right, he was crucified by way of
Sorry.
doctrine.
Not going through the same thing.
He was crucified doctrinally and image-wise. This is called iconoclasm, meaning the destruction of the icons. Because you go back, and it's still plenty more icons left. There was so many that Jake did in the Middle Ages, they couldn't destroy all of the icons. But Russia, throughout Europe, Spain, you'll see black images of a Messiah,
Right.
of a heavenly Father, of the heavenly host.
Right.
Men of the Bible, you'll see they was all colored. So where did this come from?
In the Pope's cathedral, in his little private room, he prayed to the colored Mary and the colored Yahweh Shah, bro. To this very day, man. To this day. So why if I'm talking about there are pictures of him bending on his knees, praying to this, man. So why would he be doing that? Why you ain't got Caesar Borgia?
wicked. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right.
Right. So it's saying the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. All you have to do is look at who's calling the shots. All right. Who the one mandated that everything shut down in 2020? Who did that?
Right.
Was it the Moabites? Was it the
Right.
Ishmaelites? Was it the Ammonites? Or was it the Edomites?
Right.
Let me show you. The majority of the Edomites parade around the world looking like this devil.
Right.
So this is to show you. All right? So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges.
Right.
The judges begin with the Most High. Then his only begotten son, which this devil ain't. But they were so-called black men. You know, if the law was to come back now, the police would try to throw him in the back of a squad car and take him to the precinct. So he'll look just like you and me. All right?
They're going to try when you come back.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
They're going to try.
Yeah.
They're going to fight, but to no avail.
No avail, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's what the Bible says. How the Lord look. Pursuing the Revelation, the first chapter.
Right.
All right.
And no, we don't bow down and worship this image. Because they had a guy one time, well, when you read the 10 Commandments, it say you shouldn't make any graven image. That's what you get. Bust your ass. See? You ran into that goddamn thing. But if you keep reading, it says to bow down and worship.
Exactly.
You see? But that's the problem with a lot of people. They don't want to keep reading.
Right, because that's the second commandment.
Yes.
The first commandment says put no other power before you.
Oh, you had some more?
Now that was doing that.
Hey, could you read that one more time?
Con. This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Like the brother said, all you gotta use is deduction. Who's in control of everything, man? Who is the one that's calling all of the shots? Even like the brother said, okay, you might think, oh, well, in China, they shut stuff down. But China got to answer to somebody. The president of China got to answer to somebody.
Right.
The president of Russia got to answer to somebody. The president of every president, every so-called world leader got somebody they got to answer to, man. These foreign, even Ishmael, over there in Saudi Arabia and all that, they got somebody they got to answer to.
Hey, where the Ishmael and the other Arab nations get the concept of wearing a traditional garment and all that, or not garment, but like the head wrap and all the turban, but having suits on and shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then you go over the, so it may not, Esau's influence is saturated in the earth.
Yeah.
Right. Just the brothers saying the word president should let you know everything you need to know.
Yep.
President's of a corporation.
That's right.
Now, before this devil got in power, you had kings.
Right.
You had monarchs.
Right.
Monarchs. This devil came, he took over and said that his kingdom was more diverse, that fourth beast was more diverse than others.
Yep.
You know what that's talking about? Al?
That's
In Daniel the 7th chapter.
going in different heads and
Well, that means he didn't deal with a monarchy.
right.
He set up a senate,
Yes.
you know, Congress and Senate. And so now in these last days, he set up corporations. Who's the head of a corporation, or what do you call the head of a corporation?
Right.
A president.
Right.
Presidents don't rule over countries, they rule over corporations. So,
Right.
but with the brother saying that, they're letting you know that, yeah, they answer to somebody. The Moabites never dealt with a president. They always had somebody sitting on. You had the Ming dynasty.
Dynasties,
Qing
yes,
dynasty.
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That go
Right.
into the
They
wine.
should-
Right.
right.
That wine. Yeah, I said influence the Esau's wine.
Right.
Yep.
They had dynasties with a emperor or a king ruling.
From a particular family.
Now they don't. Why?
Exactly.
They answer to somebody. That's why.
Yep.
going back to the Job 9 and 24, is letting you know when the Most High posed this question, if the so-called, he don't say the so-called white man, it say the wicked. We go to Malachi, what's that, 1 and 3?
4.
4? Yeah. Tells us who the wicked is. Edom shall be, they shall call him the border of wickedness. Right? Yeah, the one again. Okay, go ahead. What's the point I would like to make this?
You were through with Job? You were through with Job?
Oh yeah, just putting the point out there, man. That there are elites that are in control of everything, and they are of a particular nationality, man. And they are, as the scriptures refer to them, they are the wicked, man.
Right.
Everywhere they go, everything they touch, America is the prime example, man, of what they touch turn to shit. They got the so-called, or the mitherless touch. Yeah. Everything they touch turn to shit, man. Yep. You see? That's why they call the border of wickedness, because everywhere they go, that's what they bring.
Right.
That's why everything here is out of whack and out of order. And that's what these other countries, they tried so hard to keep this so-called democracy shit out of their countries, man. Because they see what the end result is. Right. Women ruling over men, the divorce rate is through the roof, moles and bows through the roof. You got young girls that's 10 and 11 talking about they bi. Bitch, you ain't never even had sex.
Right.
What are you talking about?
That's fucking mad.
Oh, well, I'm non-binary. I'm not even over here, yeah, now you could say you're not even male or female.
Right.
Well, don't call me Mr. or Miss or him or her.
Right,
Call
they get
me
offended.
Them or they get offended. That's offensive. And they
madness.
putting laws in place to uphold that shit. Like if you tell somebody, excuse me, ma'am, or don't call me ma'am. Excuse me, miss, don't call me a female or whatever. Now you in trouble because you addressed them and gave them a certain handle or a certain title, man. Yeah.
That's madness, bro.
Run by sociopaths.
Madness. That's it. And then you want to know who another key of the wicked is? If you've done any kind of historical research, there's only one nation of people that's continuously forced to move away from wherever they settled, man. Over hundreds of times, man. Goddamn Ashkenaz, man. Everywhere they fucking went, the people like
ran their asses out of
got to fucking go, man.
Yep.
They bring nothing but fucking trouble, man, and confusion, man. That's why Hitler got on their ass, man.
Right.
They tried to make Hitler to be a goddamn warmonger, which Esau is a warmonger. But Esau got them goddamn fucking words because they was taxing them and fucking their land up, man. And so they had to fucking go, man. That's the wicked. That's the wicked. Who can cut off a man's bank account and tell you, come get your bread ain't no good in the bank number, your money ain't no good with us, man. We don't have that fucking power, man.
A man that'll have it to where you don't get a possession of your children.
Right.
They belong to the corporation.
Right. We don't have that power.
And I'm glad you brothers spoke on these different examples. And that's what I want to speak on, going back to Job 9 and 24. Did you finish Malachi?
I didn't get it yet.
Just read that real quick. Malachi? Yeah, go to that real quick.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Right.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right.
Meaning everything they touch, they're going to bring wickedness.
Right.
Wickedness is extreme.
Yes.
You know?
And have done it.
So we find out that Edom is the wicked. Right. So going back to Job 9 and 24, it said, whoever the wicked is, they're running the earth, and the way you're going to be able to tell, because they're doing some totally different versus how things have normally been.
Contrary to righteousness.
Twisted, sick, wicked things is going on with these people.
Right.
That's why the Most High say, if not, where and who is it?
Right.
Yeah. If it ain't them,
right,
then who the hell else could it be? Like, Y'all can't see. This is them.
Yeah, maybe it's the people the Most High said he was gonna have war with from generation to generation. Yeah, not only that they running, you can see that this man is in power. You can see that clearly.
Right.
But the things that he's doing, who's
Yes.
done these things on the planet
Yes.
Earth?
Right.
These type of things we've been going, these examples that brothers have been going in. We go into them all the time. From our apostles, the elders, all the brothers around the world, even these other groups.
Got it. I got a precept with that for you. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4.
That's it.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him
That's
at all.
That's it.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Right.
See that? You want to speak on it?
You got it.
Yeah, see, the soul which is in him is not upright.
Right.
The only way to be upright is to adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yep.
But this devil then took this book onto himself as if he uphold
Yeah.
the words in it. To this day.
Right.
Right. All right, verse
You
5.
gotta-
Yea, also because he transgressed by wine.
Yea, also because he transgressed it by wine. What's the wine? His philosophy. Brother was going into it. This central banking. This man is the king of the banking cartel. And you got elite from the other nations. All other nations have their elite. But guess what? You got the bank. You got the international banking system concept on lock.
Yes.
This man. The international bankers.
Say, I
So
can't
yeah, they
get-
getting their perks and benefits, and they got their status, but they following. They done swallowed in the. It says the wine, right?
Yeah, transgressed by
They
wine.
transgressed by wine. So that goes into the fornication. When you read about in Revelation, where it says the nation has committed fornication with the whore,
Right.
with the beast.
Right.
And what was the world reserve currency? For years, since the 40s, since World War II. And that's been the United States Federal Reserve note. Who prints that? Who owns the banks? These central banks all over the world. That's Esau Edom.
Right.
So all these other countries, they got to use that Federal Reserve note.
Yep.
That show you, which they borrowing. The Federal Reserve don't just give you money. They loan you money.
Yes,
Loan you
with
money.
some good
Yeah,
interest.
that's right. Proverbs tells us that the borrower is subject to the lender.
Right.
That's Proverbs 22:7.
Yep.
So they all borrow from, China.
Yep.
That's why they so pissed off at America. They got all the U.S. Treasury bonds.
Yep.
That ain't worth
They had to borrow that or buy them.
Right.
But they get their currency. For them to buy certain commodities, they have to convert their currency, the yuan, to Federal Reserve notes, and they can buy all this and that. But see, that's all changing. The U.S. dollar is losing its hegemony, meaning its dominance, its global dominance. And now the BRICS, China and Russia are trading amongst themselves outside of their Federal Reserve note.
Right.
So you're gonna see big changes. Now what's next? They planning for the CBDC, which is who? Going back to what the brother said, that's Esau also.
Yeah. Central bank.
And going to add on with everything you're going into, you go into the economic hitman. If you go in, you do a list of surface level research on it. Watching videos, reading books, whatever. It tell you how this man got the nation in debt. So even outside them having to use, convert that money to do international trade, import and export, natural resources, mineral resources, and all this stuff. They got to convert the dollar, their currency into the U.S. dollar. Outside of that, the government then already took these big loans, okay? And so the whole world is in debt to these bastards.
Yeah.
To the bankers, not to America in the American
Right.
corporation,
Right.
but to the international.
Rothschilds and
Yeah.
them 13 families.
Yeah.
All right, people, you ask the average person walk through, or you might see, ask them, well, where the national debt come from?
Right.
It's something because we borrowing them, their money just because it's being printed in America, like the brother say. Yeah, it don't belong to America.
Right.
It's being loaned. Every dollar that's printed and issued come with a interest.
Right. Interest bearing notes.
That's right. And that's where the national debt come in. We borrowing money.
And they don't, bro, they so damn lost and bugged out. They don't know the hell of national. They don't even know we in.
They won't even
The
know.
average person don't even.
You can't talk to the average
Oh,
kid,
we
okay?
all in debt, huh? I have kind of heard that. They don't worried about no debt. They worried about popping fireworks
Yeah.
Right.
and all this bullshit.
But they'll say, oh, these ribs sure got high.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's high. No, your money is being devalued.
Yeah.
That's why the nations are mad. The nations have drunk of her wine, and the nations are mad. Like they done lost value on their money. Like we was explaining, they have to convert their currency to the U.S. dollar. If the U.S. dollar is overinflated, they're not getting the value of their dollar when they convert.
Right.
And so it's putting them in debt.
That's it.
You know?
And the gas. Why is everything so expensive? It's just happening. It's just the way.
Yeah, it just does that.
Show you the American people don't, especially Jake, they don't think. They don't think, man. They just go with the flow.
Right.
And they caught up in the entertainment and their job just so they can bring home something to make a living.
Party and bullshit.
Party and bullshit. That's all that matters to them. They ain't wondering why, how did this happen? No investigation was going on. You got it, man.
Because back prior to 1964, they had a thing called a silver certificate. It looked just like a dollar bill, but it said on it, silver certificate. You could go to the bank and redeem it for silver, man.
Yeah.
It will say payable to the bearer of
Yes,
the man.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
You can't even.
They ain't even
man-
got gold and silver at the bank no
Old
more.
man got a bunch of the hoes tucked away at the house, but you can't go nowhere and cash
They don't
that
take
in
them
for
no service.
nothing.
They don't take that nowhere.
So once they wouldn't get away with the silver standard, this bitch is going down. Like I mentioned earlier, this is just replicating ancient Rome, bro.
Yes.
All you got, like I said, do some surface level research. This is fucking Rome spiritual, bro.
Yeah.
This is it. Going down that same circle the pipe, the exact same fucking way, man. The money was gone, the destruction was gone, the infrastructure was gone.
Military was spread thin.
Right.
Yeah. Just
And
like
here we
now.
at.
Yeah. Because even like the brother said prior to 1964, even the coinage, dimes and nickels, they was made of silver.
Right.
Now, what do they have? Other inferior metals.
Right.
They ain't a lick of copper in ain't a lick of copper in the
And
pit.
they gonna argue with you behind that, bro.
And if you cut one in half, you'll see the inside is a grayish.
Gray and silver,
Yeah.
right, bro. Like it's zinc or some shit, bro.
It actually cost them more to print coins
That is
now
fucking worth.
than what they fucking worth.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Then you look at all of the intricacy that they have to put into like $100 bill. They got to put the little code going through the middle. They got to have different prints. They got to have the watermarks and all whatever, you know, hold up to like. It's not. It ain't even worth the paper it's printed on.
Damn.
Hey, speaking of this, oh no, I know. No, you got it. Going into this, we're going into all this. This place is going down.
Right.
We're going into the so-called New Year, which is really nice. But you saw them pass this goddamn 1.6 trillion spending bill.
Trillion.
Yeah. That's in effect. They put it out there. They giving now, and there's certain articles that they're giving you the true definition of inflation.
Yeah.
Printing more and more of this devalue, putting more and more of this devalued money in circulation in the economy.
Who's printing?
Right.
Cause see, Joe Biden, not too long, maybe about a week or so ago, I saw a little one of them shorts on the YouTube. Joe Biden sitting there pleading and telling the American people, the government does quit blaming the government for inflation. The government doesn't create inflation. Whoever printing this money is the one that's the cause of the inflation. It ain't the so-called people of it ain't the people of America. We don't print money. So whoever's printing all these notes and all these coins, they're the ones that's creating the inflation because you're putting more money into circulation than you have to back the money that's out there, man.
Yeah, he talking about he ain't government don't create inflation. Well, wasn't the first stimulus of 2020?
Yes.
Was it 2020 or 2021?
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2.3 trillion. Well, the first one wasn't that under Trump, and then the second one came under Biden.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then now this is 1.6 trillion. What's that? 6 trillion in a matter of 2 years.
Where that money came from?
You know,
taxes?
some people saying the national debt is 30 trillion. Remember back in Trump, it was like 20, 23.
Yes.
I've heard some people say it's like 30 trillion.
Yeah. And that's just the numbers we get.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You gotta think about it. $1 trillion, a billion is 1,000 millions. So a trillion is 1,000 billions, man. That's unfathomable.
Right.
Man.
You never seen up here like that.
Right, so we're gonna see a plunge. We're gonna see mass layoffs.
Yes.
We're gonna see the doors shutting.
Yes.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing all over the damn place. Banks, that is, and businesses. Well, that's a business too, you know.
Yeah.
Banks and businesses. Okay. And then you're gonna see the rollout of this.
Right.
What's the acronym?
That's CBDC.
Yeah.
Central Bank Digital Currency.
Yeah.
That's the next move.
Yeah.
Get
So
that
the-
in Ecclesiastes.
That Federal Reserve not gonna go the way of that silver and gold
Yes.
certificate.
Yeah.
Right, right.
It's on his way out, man.
Right.
Read that one, real
Say that for your fireplace.
This is Proverbs 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor,
You hear that?
and
Rich ruleth over the poor.
Yes.
Right? All right? So, and we are the poor. The children of Israel are the poor. See, y'all thought Kanye was rich.
Right.
Then that white boy showed him, nigga, I rule over you. I'm
Right.
the real rich.
Right.
Because Kanye, he got a little bit Yeah, unless you willing to be a total sellout like Jay-Z, they're not finna let you get that kind.
Right.
You're not finna have $1 billion running around here talking about no small hats.
No, sir.
You a Hebrew Israelite and all this shit.
Right.
No, they ain't finna let you have it.
The 12 tribes of Judah.
12 tribes.
Yeah, you know.
Read it out.
and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Right.
It's like Proverbs 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor,
Go ahead.
and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Borrower is servant to the lender. So the Rothschild with the banking families got it to where all of these countries borrow from them.
That's right.
Whether it be Russia, China,
All of them.
Iran, all the ones who think that's against this place,
Yeah.
that's why they're against it.
Yeah.
Because they fucking with their money.
Right.
All these sanctions, I didn't know, when they put a sanction on the country, it affect more than just trade. They will freeze the country's assets.
Right.
To what I heard China got locked, not China, but Russia got locked out of when they put these last sanctions, like so many billions of dollars that they just froze and Russia can't get access to it, their own money. They just froze it out. So yeah, that's gonna lead to World War III. But yeah, that's how they dirty, man. These Edomites in America is dirty. Yeah, bro.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Right.
Yeah, so check it out. You got it's interesting and amazing how the Most High got this man set up. We read in
Yeah.
Job 9:24 that the earth is given. That's
Yes.
the key word.
Right.
Yeah.
Given into the hand of the wicked. So this man ain't controlling shit.
Right.
It ain't his NWO. It's really the Most High's
Right.
NWO. That this man is pushing towards this NWO, this digital currency, which is going to lead to the MOTB. This is all the Most High's
Yes.
plan. So as this man is getting closer to getting to this, causing hell and bringing hell on people's lives, okay? More oppression, more absolute to the point of if he seal the deal, it'll be absolute control
Yes.
over the planet.
Yes.
As this man is getting closer to this, the Most High says he's gonna put him in straits.
Yep.
Yeah.
While he is eating.
Right. And it looked like this man he's succeeding. And the
Yeah,
people's
yeah,
going
yeah,
his way.
yeah.
And it is gonna bring bad times on the people, which the Most High, that's how he wanted.
Yep.
Right.
As this man get closer to his NWO, he is falling, man. His kingdom is falling.
He in straits.
Yeah.
He's in straits. Just like Job said.
We can go
Yeah,
to the
and
next
get that too. Get your own too.
Okay. Finish that.
Yeah, I
what-
still got
Ecclesiastes.
the Habakkuk.
Yeah, yes.
hit this real quick to break it down. I just want to put the go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble,
Who are the keepers of the house? The word economy means household management.
Yeah.
Now who's really managing the world economy?
Right.
Fucking devil.
Right.
Right.
On a bigger scale, you know? It ain't trembling. All these jakes waking up, and it's a lot of, we don't see it on the mainstream media, even the alternative media so much, but there's a lot of infighting going on.
Yes.
We know this is got to be happening because the scriptures say the Most High is going to put this man in straits. That's one of the ways. You can go back to the Greek Empire, you go back to the Roman Empire, the Greco-Roman Empire. There was infight. We just think the whole thing of the Ptolemy dynasty against the Seleucid dynasty, warring against each other. They're supposed to be on the same page.
Right,
too.
right.
But they fighting against each other.
Right.
They failed behind that. And then more Edomite power came into play. And then when they fell, it was infighting going on. If you watch Spartacus, to give you a depiction, if that's his true history.
Yeah.
If you watch the Borgias,
Yep.
goes into them devils. They was fighting with each other.
Yep.
No different from now. Okay, so they trembling. They're going to ultimately they're going to Satan, you know, the form of these different gods, right? Which are no gods, these councils, these what you call it, these rituals, doing these rituals to get answers, trying to come together to tie this whole thing together, and it's problematic. You know? Go ahead.
and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few.
Right, and the grinders cease because they're few. Meaning what? The employees are ceasing because they're getting laid off. And that's about to come. We about to see what happened in 2007, 8, 9 on Lee Haney.
Yeah.
On running steroids.
Right.
That's so all that, and it was bad. That's what it was real bad in 2009 was a horrible year. Tail end of 08 was bad.
Who was president? Barack
Well,
Hussein Obama.
The Democrat in office.
And who was the vice president? The guy that's the so-called president right now, or the president right now, Joe Biden. Coincidence?
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
See? And so it's gonna be a lot of layoffs coming about
They
again.
coming. Yeah.
And then it's because there are few, meaning jobs is few. All kind of businesses is gonna be shut down in their stores. They may not can shut down all of them, but they're gonna be shutting down branches and shutting down locations, cutting the costs. Okay? That means
Well, Edomite said what they doing is trying to do a controlled demolition of the economy. But right now, really, the jobs and the economy is bad. Really, it should be layoffs right now.
Yeah.
But they doing little pockets
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah.
So yeah,
Not
like
to
you
make
say,
it so obvious.
so big
Yeah.
and disastrous. They want to control it. But 2023, like the brother said, you're gonna see more mass layoffs.
Right.
You know,
By the time the end of the first quarter get here, I mean, before that, we're gonna see some.
you
gotta
right,
see
bro.
the time of the
You right, this
end of
first
the
quarter,
first
bro.
quarter, and we're going into the second quarter.
Yeah, you right,
Man,
bro.
it could be all hell to brother.
Yeah.
The market watchers already predicted that before that second quarter I got talking about, man, ground beef gonna be a luxury buy in the store.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That old guy,
Ground fucking beef, man.
Gerald Salissa, that's one of the Trends Journal guy. So the Trends Journal, economic trend specialist. Yeah, one of many. That, you know, we looking forward to that. That being the time period. We'll see, but it look like this has to happen.
It got to happen. These corporations not in business to lose money. Oh, we'll just keep it because I know they got families. Shit, no sir. They trimming the tree. The dead leaves, cut them off. We need the branch to keep growing. They said in this first month, in January, look for at least 175,000 layoffs. And I watched the clip. Amazon employees went to work. I think it was like they cut like 10,000 jobs. They all was at work with their little vest on and their badge. They said, shit, we in here, they collecting our badges from us.
Right.
Because y'all got to go.
Right. We don't need you anyway because AI is on the scene.
And that too.
Right.
Shit. All this is by design. All this wonderful technology is here to take your fucking job.
Right. All you goddamn bitches out there that's doing data entry getting paid
Get rid of it.
$60,000 to
Yes.
do these different little simple ass jobs Esau got you doing. You done went and got college degrees and you sitting at home now, still at home on your goddamn laptop, making more than fucking men.
Yeah, you right.
You know, and they got AI can do that. They don't need you for that.
Now, you right.
You got women that are able to go and be cashiers and being at Walmart showing you little funky ass. Got AI to do this stuff. Get the hell out of here.
They just came with the first fully automated McDonald's. Fully automated. Who work at these? Who got these manual labor jobs, man? Jake.
Right.
I watched a guy. He said by 2053, which we not gonna be in here no 2053. He said, but if by the year 2053, that the average African American household income will be zero. A goose egg, because AI and robotics is gonna take all of these labor force jobs. When you go to the grocery store, oh, it's so convenient. I can just go through the self-checkout. Okay, that was somebody's job. Now they got one cashier and one set of automate, and people in line waiting to check out their own shit. Now you in there working for yourself.
Right. Cali, you bring your own. You gotta bring your own grocery sack in there, and bag your own.
Like they say, art imitates life, right? When is the last time a guitar player, a drummer, a guy on the trumpet, a guy on the saxophone all got together and made a hit single? No, because you got a machine that's doing the work of all of those people that was playing instruments. Art imitates life. The music has been replaced with a computer, with digitized sounds. Ain't no more, hey, let's get together and have a session. No, it's one cat in there with some headphones on an MP3 player, pushing buttons. Art imitates life, man. Artificial intelligence is taking the place, okay, of human beings. Robotics is taking the place of human beings. And the ones that's doing all of this labor, the labor force is Jake. So what are they telling you? We're gonna get rid of y'all. We have no more need for you, slaves. We had you build up Egypt, had you build up Rome. Now we don't need you no more. Useless eaters.
At my job,
Last year, they only owned half the floor. Goddamn dude, he got the whole thing renovated because they was going, the company's growing. They're gonna hire more people for that data entry and shit. So it's a year later, bro. It's enough room for at least 100 other more people. I asked the person, I say, when they gonna start hiring people? Oh no, we got this new system. Long story short, they got a new system that they bought from this company in Australia that's gonna do all the data entry and the manual reports. They ain't hiring a motherfucker, bro.
No, sir.
Nobody, bro.
No,
Like,
sir.
They're supposed to kick in 2023.
Same thing with the
Shit.
cops, with the police force. What you think all that Boston Dynamics and these robotics and all of this shit, they already doing it in California.
Right.
I watched a video, they was going to serve a warrant, had the dog walking, the little robotic dog with the gun strapped to the back. He saw walking with the remote control, looking at a little screen, walking the dog up into the house.
Yeah, they had one here in Houston.
Yeah, come.
See that?
And drones and drones
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
Civilians is dealing with drones just laid out.
They showed it
Everybody
in
doing
Elysium.
yeah.
Remember he went to his probation officer? It was a goddamn, it was AI inside of a goddamn little, looked like a little semi-robotic man. I sense some tension in your voice.
Yeah.
Your heart rate is racing.
Woo!
Why are you nervous?
Biometric.
Biometrics,
Right.
baby.
Right.
What is all this technology leading to ultimately?
And how could it read all that because of the MOT?
MO to the T to the B. The NW to the O, man.
Description.
Yeah, whatever it comes.
Okay. I didn't finish Habakkuk.
Only a devil would set up a society like this.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Right. Yeah, what would the devil? This is exactly what would the devil do? Yeah. Exactly what we've been experiencing since this man been in power with Jesus.
I got it right here. He's anti-life. He's sure.
That's it.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeth his desire as well.
Hey, neither keep it at home. There's so much you can talk about on this.
Right.
On this on how this examples you can use on how this man don't keep it home. He really ain't got no home supposed to be down in Bedford.
Right.
Vagabond.
He a vagabond and a fugitive. You see? Because you bring hell, you supposed to have to pay for that. You gonna have to pay too. He say neither keep it at home, but it's as hell. You see? But let's check out this man going and spreading the central banking concept. That destroyed the world.
Yeah, fractional reserve banking. That's wicked, man. That's a false balance.
Right.
So they can say they got 1 million, but they can say we got 10 million.
Right.
That's fractional reserve. They can say they got up to 10 times.
Right.
They
And
actually
use
have.
it. And not only say it, use it.
Right. And
They
loan it
lend out 90% of what they don't have. Check that out. There go your auto loans and your mortgages and your credit card, all this shit.
It's all the big house of
coming out
cards.
of it.
Yeah.
It's all the big ass house of cards. They're giving that credit and shit. Right now.
Yeah, please take it.
Yeah.
And then out of that 10% that's on demand that you got access to, give it back to us.
Yeah.
People think that being FDIC insured,
Right.
meaning you good up to 100,000. Well, that you only so if you had 10,000 in the bank at that time, you only insured for 1,000.
$1,000. That's 10%.
So you would have to have $1 million to get that 100,000.
And they probably got they can pay that out. They got.
Oh hell, you know they gonna you know Esau. Come. All right. Neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Right. Go around went around the earth. It's done. The work is done. And took the mineral resources mainly of the other nations, occupying them with its U.S. military bases. Regulating policy and controlling things with the U.S. embassy. Like if you look at the capabilities and what the U.S. embassies actually do. They do all kind of shit.
Right.
Oh, they be, yeah.
What I mean, I'm saying that they can do within the means of policy, the policy they got on the books. They doing all kind of stuff going on with the U.S. embassy. What the fuck are y'all doing, man? The brothers get time to look up like what they do in these U.S. embassies. What do they set up for?
It's a gateway for the goddamn military.
Well, you had mentioned economic hitman. That's how they weasel their way in a lot of these countries. They send the economic hitman, and then they sow discord among the existing rulership to implement a coup d'etat. All right? So, and then in the process of doing all that, they get a proxy in rulership, and then he just implements hell on the people. So he enlarges his desire as hell. It says, and is as death.
Right.
And cannot be satisfied.
Right.
But gather it unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people. All right. So this devil is as death. He's death incarnate. Like the brother said, they are anti-life. You know? Yeah.
Nah, the word I was looking for was the operations of the U.S. embassy. What is their operations of that buildings all over the world? What are they doing in that thing? The average Joe don't know shit.
Right. Fly the
You know what I'm
scheme,
saying?
crash the war.
Yeah, that's part of all kind of stuff. You can run, if the U.S. citizen in another country, they can run to the U.S. embassy. But foreigners can go to the U.S. embassy too. So what's going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We got embassies in all other countries. Name another country that's got embassy here in the United States.
Russia did. They
got it right now?
They just shut it down because of this shit.
Okay.
Military bases, the military bases is in these other countries to monitor the flow of the mineral resources.
That's an occupation.
Yeah, I get it. You got it, man.
That guy want to go. Just real quick, my brother, we get that to laugh back off the brother. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they cover fields and take it by violence and houses and
By
take them away.
violence, sir. Yeah. The scriptures say by violence. But they show up in the name of peace.
Woo!
Democracy.
With
Right,
this,
what they do.
with this motherfucker.
Right, in the
Right.
name of peace, and then and,
Yes, sweet
guns
Jesus.
and bombs
Yeah.
and tanks and what you
Yeah.
call them, the
Yeah.
jets, the war jets and all what
Right,
they call
stealth
them?
fighters and
Stealth
shit.
fighters
Right,
and all
right,
that.
fighter
Yeah.
jets and shit.
Fighter jets. That's all it's about.
But it's in God we trust though, ain't it?
Yeah.
So they'll tell you that bullshit.
It says, and they cover fields and take them by violence.
Hey, another thing too, the inhabitants, they mow right over the inhabitants
Right.
that's living in
Right.
areas where they want to build
Right.
whatever they gonna build, whether it be a water dam, whether it be a chemical plant, whether it be a whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Any infrastructure to make profit for the bank.
They showed that in Avatar.
They just uproot the people.
Yeah, just uproot the air.
You might see a massacre in Uganda because they found all that gold.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just watch it.
Right.
Watch what happened over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Right. And it
Like
says,
the brother mentioned the movie Avatar. That's exactly what they did. If they don't want to, if we can't manipulate them and really infiltrate them with our influence to get the mineral, that precious mineral that was on the land, then we just gonna take it.
Right.
We gonna show up with the military and get
and
it.
he saw him over.
Right. Cause what they was doing and getting the humans, Edomites really, to go in there as an artificial tribe, their avatar, which is basically a fucking artificial people of the actual planet,
Right,
you know what I'm saying,
right.
in different tribes. And or that particular tribe, but it was find out it was a bunch of tribes, right? and getting there and basically so that and befriend the people so that they can be cool with them. So they over here while the military just sucking
Coming
up
through the back door, right?
But they would start having problems with that. So they say, we got a timeline to meet. Fuck it, we finna just go in there and take it. Go ahead, Rob.
And it says, and they covered fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Exactly what the brother just got through.
Yeah, man. So that once it's all said and done, the heritage of the world has been affected because this man that imposed his wine
Right.
upon the people.
Right. Yep.
You see that? So now everybody heritage, especially if the nations come over here, your heritage is out the window.
Get them
Yeah, like the brother mentioned, the Avatar, you know, modern day Avatar, well, they'll look just like you and me. So just like Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson, those are avatars. They look like us, but they got what? White man mentality. They got Esau mentality.
Doing it big.
They do that all down in South and Central America in public people.
Yep.
You know, yeah, they look like the people, but shit, that's really Esau.
Yep.
They doing his bid and they fucking up the country.
Yep.
Just like the goddamn government.
Yep.
Especially Jesse Jackass. He's done so much business for the goddamn country. Man, look at it, man. He ain't got nothing to show for it. He's old. He got the goddamn Alzheimer's and shit now, man. He done it all, put in all kind of weapons.
Shit.
He and Sharp told me.
Yeah. Old Sharpton about as big as my pinky.
Yeah, he went from 400 pounds to goddamn 150.
Straight
Fuck,
up, Mr.
yeah.
Man. That was it on that?
That was it on that particular scripture.
Shit.
Well, hey, we pray that you brothers edify. We're going to close it out on that, man. Yeah, America's definitely going
Done.
down. Right,
Done.
going down, right. Hey, this is the last camp of this year. The 2023 gone.
Yeah,
I mean, 2022 is gone.
Yep.
Yeah, we about to hit 2023. It's going to be a roller coaster. Like they say, it's going to be a doozy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That roller coaster done went all the way up to the pinnacle. Time for that fucking
Get it on
free
that
fall.
crank.
You know,
That
at
number
the
is
top,
dropped.
you know,
Yeah, you hear that ticket.
Yeah, and you know at the top, when you start to go down, it goes right when you get to the arc, and then it's going slow, then it just
Boom.
Yeah.
Go down like lightning.
So yeah, hey, the point being, we're gonna have to stay on our square spiritual.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna have to stand on our spiritual square in the faith of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, because yeah, we gonna see things ramp up.
Right.
Brother talking about the CBDC and all that that's coming. They plan to get that rolling by March.
right.
You know,
And it's been in beta stage. I forget how many weeks
since
it started in
since Thanksgiving. Right.
It's been in beta stage, meaning they got a simulated system where they doing transactions that acting like people is really using the digital system, the digital currency.
And then they talking about, they still speaking about this purge type of deal that's going down with Chicago, supposedly, allegedly in Chicago, and there's another state to where basically they're not going to have no first responders. I don't know, it's another state too, but hey, you know if they do it in one, they gonna do, all the rest of them gonna follow suit. So yeah, it's gonna be no police, no paramedics, no 911, none of that. So yeah, that's right around the corner if it do go through. And shit, we still ain't out of winter. We still could see more winter storms coming.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Right. Oh, Harp ain't cut down yet.
So yeah, we're gonna have to 2023 is gonna be a year that's gonna tell the tale. All right. So with that, man, we pray that you go to the next one. Shalom.